Yeah, but it was really enjoyable. This is a lovely festival. It's a young festival. It has spontaneity to it. It's wonderfully chaotic, which is maybe a good thing. We saw some great films, and I think one of the nicest things about the films we saw really were independent filmmakers dealing with really, really important issues that I regret to say major studios ignore, and that was fantastic.
It's got a real family feel, doesn't it, this festival? It is young, but it's a family now.
Yeah, I think it has a real feel, and I think it's really connected. I think it's a wonderful thing for Russia to have, that it has a festival that's about being international. Because, look, we all know that being international is crucial. Nationality is fine to a certain point, but beyond a certain point it gets like closed are too tight. So I think it's rather wonderful that the theme of the festival, the feeling of the festival, is really about people sharing what it is to be a human being.
The films that you had, they are very varied, but there's a theme running through them.
Yes, there is. I mean, I think the theme that really went through the festival that struck me a lot was the degree to which people are becoming refugees, the enormous number of refugees. And what we are seeing in these films is the reality behind the word refugee. I mean, it sounds so sort of cold, doesn't it, a refugee? But these films took you inside what the experience is. And once you go inside those stories, the problem evaporates. You see there's no threat here. There's just the chance for human beings to help other human beings. And above all, to think about how do we start solving some of these major political problems that are taking away people's homes all over the earth. We can't really accept that. And I think we've got to say to our politicians, hey guys, it isn't really a refugee problem. It's that you're letting these things happen in the rest of the world, which is making life untenable. And this little festival, in its own way, has been looking at those themes. That's wonderful.
The whole reason why the festival was formed was to create bridges, to link people together from different cultures. Is cinema really, can film do that?
Yes, well, I originally thought that it couldn't. But I remember one day somebody asked me a question. The first movie I'd ever made was called The Spongers. It's a film I did for the BBC, and it was about social security service cuts, actually. And somebody asked me that question, and I said, well, I don't know. And a hand went up at the back of the hall. And a woman got up, and she had a little perm and was a little Thatcher-esque, and she said, well, actually, I have to say, I'm head of the City Council of X place, and I happened to see this film. And I got a copy of it, and I made my Social Services Committee watch the film, and we have not made the cuts that we thought we were going to make. So there, and sat down. So, yes, they can work. And they can work because it's a way for people to feel connected and for people to realize that there is a greater bonus in helping others than there is in stamping on them.